Right, so Steve, I'm guessing the mood and morale is absolutely buzzing this week coming off that Premiership Rugby Cup final and heading to Northampton now. Pretty much another cup final within itself, isn't it?
Yeah, really important game for the club. We had a great night after the cup final. Really glad we won it, but we move on and we've got to move on quickly. The place is buzzing, but we don't play very well when that atmosphere is in this place, unfortunately. We have to have that fear of failure in us all the time. So we know going to Northampton is going to be a massive game. So we're preparing. We've done some real hard contact sessions the last couple of days just to get us right for Northampton.
And what has been your main message to the lads in terms of the threats this Northampton side can bring to the situation?
Well, they've got a high skill set. They run the ball from everywhere, well coached, got a good pack of forwards. They're a very good team. They've been a little bit inconsistent, like ourselves, to be honest. But they're always good at home. So you've got to identify the kick threats from brilliant players like Dan Bigger. They've got two massive wingers, and they've got a load of gas around the team. So it's going to be a big ask to go there and win.
There were a lot of changes from the Bath game to the Premiership Rugby Cup final. I'm guessing there's going to be a fair few changes from the Cup final as well.
Oh, a lot of the match day 23 will be together. Just some who were on the bench will be playing.
And in terms of injury news, I think the biggest one has been Ross Harrison. Is he nearing full fitness?
Yeah, Ross is available for Tuesday. Ben Curry isn't available. He's got an ankle strain which will keep him out for 3 or 4 weeks. And apart from that, we're picking for full strength, obviously without the long-termers like Lude and Bo.
And just because we've not really had a chance to discuss the new signings and how they've settled in, I've not spoken to you in a long time. So in terms of the likes of Manu, Sam Hill, Cobus just joining up with the lads this week from the Premiership Rugby Cup final, has it been quite seamless in terms of establishing your relationship with them and how they've settled in with the side as well?
Yeah, all good lads. Manu, Sam Hill are very good players, similar players, and both settled in very well. Cobus has come in as a brute of a man, and his second language is English, so he's learning the line-out calls as we speak. But no, really good addition. And you know, behind them we've got a thriving senior academy who are pushing for places all the time, so everybody's being kept on their toes.
And the likes of Curtis Langdon, obviously, he has been hailed up with a lot of praise after that Premiership Rugby Cup final win. Crucial performance for himself, big try. How pleased were you with his performance in that?
Well, really pleased for Kurt. I mean, he turned up here 4 years ago, and he played for nothing for 12 months, and it became a little bit of a thorn in people's side at training, which you like. And since then he's progressed really well, and I actually said to him today over lunch that where he's come from in the last 3 years, from literally pleading for a contract to now scoring a try in the final, so delighted for him.
You take massive pride in that aspect of the game as well. You've said it countless times in terms of bringing players to the club and changing their careers around, but also from the young guys coming up as well and making them fight for their spot inside.
Yeah, and we've got 4 or 5 young lads who Ewan Ashman, the hooker, Reedy, Roebuck, Doherty, Tom Curtis, Wilco, Gus Waugh, Rafi, to name a few. All of these lads are getting a great grounding because they only run a 32-man squad, and they're just behind that 32-man squad. So any injuries coming in, they get an opportunity. And I think the guy who epitomises that best of all is Luke James. The Currys get enough written about them, and fantastic players that they are, but Luke's a little bit younger than them, and he gets put down on the team sheet first every game. So we've got a great, healthy bunch of kids coming through.
It really is the perfect blend of youth and experience, and having the youth learn from the more experienced lads, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it is, and I think with our redesigning of the academy to a certain extent on our association with Manchester University, which we'll announce soon, we want to be seeing not 12 lads in the academy, pushing first team places, but 22. And you know, there's clubs that have done it very well. Exeter, for one, have done it very well, using the educational process as well as the rugby process to get what they want and get that desired effect with your squad, and that's what I'm after. And you know, we can't always go out and buy 8-9 South Africans like we have done, and I think it's serving a purpose and will serve us well over the next 3-4 years. But at the end of that period, it'll be 1 or 2 people being brought in from abroad, and hopefully you create your own production line.
And finally, these conversations that we usually have, we always talk about the impact of the fans have in the home and away games, whether it's for the away crowd or for our home crowd at the AJ Bell. But have you felt, even though the fans haven't been present, have you still felt the fans' support, whether it's been online through social media or whether it's been ricocheted throughout the club through word of mouth?
Yeah, I see it on social media. I see it walking down the high street when you people who know who you are and say nice things about how we're doing and what have you. But it's sad that we can't get people in, and I think every sport is going through it and every club is going through it, and hopefully we'll find a means to an end. But you know, certainly the cup final, the latest game, it would have been great to have had some people there. But hey ho, as they say, you know, we can't change that. We can only do what the government advises us to do.